All right, YouTube, what's going on? We have some Doja Cat drama. Now, I'm not really one to follow Doja Cat, but apparently this guy that gave her his shirt was very weird, and she had a bit of words to say about it. So let's jump right into it.
All right, so weird story today. Doja Cat is yet again wrapped up in some drama involving her and a fan that she met on a sidewalk. This fan ultimately took off his shirt, gave it to her. You know, she was all excited, acting like, "Oh my God, thank you for the shirt. I love that you love my
He's even
music."
grabbing
You
it.
know, they were all giddy and dancing and jumping up and down like Squidward and Patrick and SpongeBob in that one Christmas special. But apparently, after leaving that encounter and taking the shirt with her, Doja Cat said, and I quote, "I threw that musty ass shirt away, by the way." Literally on some two-faced snake ass shit after acting like she was happy that she received the shirt. And now she was basically like, F him and F the shirt.
I'm about to give my shirt to Doja Cat because she's the iconic girl.
Period!
No, babe, you deserve it. Literally, and if you ever want anything more, I got you, always. This is the girl right here. I love you,
Ew. Oh my gosh. I'm cringing for her. Like, I'm surprised that this guy even got that close. Now, it is what it is. Whether he was trolling or not, look at him. He's got her face smushed up against his. He can live with that. You know? That's his clout or his, 90-second fame or whatever.
Happy Pride Month!
Pablo.
Nice to meet you.
Wait, what's your real name? Or is it Doja? What's your real name?
Ami.
Ami?
Ami.
So nice to meet you, girl.
Nice
You're
to meet
beautiful.
you.
I hope.
Bro, you already hugged this girl. And Doja,
So you see-
why you put your legs on him?
At
Please.
this point, basically, Doja Cat is literally all up on this man, you know? Exchanging names. He said his name was Pablo. Doja Cat revealed her name saying her name is Ami. I mean, she has his legs wrapped around his waist. He's embracing her. She took his shirt. As far as I can see, the shirt said hot boys, kiss boys. So clearly this guy's gay. I mean, I just don't understand how you can act like you were cool with this, excited and giddy, and then next thing you
and
know,
then you're gonna
completely
say you
turn your
threw away
back
his
on him.
shirt.
Saying,
Yeah,
again, I threw that musty ass shirt away, by the way. Like, what the fuck?
You have the best night. You're literally everything in one. Thank you.
Cute.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
My girl, Ami. I love you, Ami. Don't say thank you.
You smell great.
I mean, ladies and gentlemen, you
And
saw
then
it for
you said
yourselves.
you
She
smell
took the shirt. They
great.
were dancing up and down. They exchanged names. She was smiling. She was giddy. She said he smelled great, unless she was just capping. Unless this was a special day where this was opposite day, where the hug meant F you, where the shirt, taking the shirt meant I don't like you, where the kiss that she just did to him on the cheek meant she doesn't like him. When she said you smell great meant he was stinky as hell. I don't know. Doja Cat is a weird individual. But in another screenshot, she also said, after saying I threw that musty ass shirt away, she said, bottom line is I'll smile at you, but it doesn't mean I F with you, and don't touch me and manhandle me when you don't even effing know me. If you know, you know. No, bitch, we don't know, because that's some mind reading, gaslighting, narcissism.
Yeah. Now, women can do this, and I get it. You ought to have boundaries, and it should be common knowledge to know, hey, you don't just smush a woman into you, you don't just hug her, you don't just do this, you don't just do that. But the guy is obviously celebrating Pride. He has on that shirt talking about kissing boys. He shows that he's a real big fan. You could have said, hey, look, you don't have to take off your shirt. Also, let's kind of keep the touching to a minimum. I don't want to seem crazy, but that, hey, that's just how it is between me and fans personally, because it's kind of like a boundary thing. Some people might just think that, hey, they can just walk up to me and just grab me or whatever, and so I can't allow you to do that kind of stuff. But I support your message and whatever, yeah. The guy hugged you like 2-3 times. You jumped up, put your whole damn leg, your thigh was on his leg. Like, come on. And then you said you smelled great, and now you're going to do these passive-aggressive comments after the fact. That's messed up. Not only does that guy, now he's going to be kind of embarrassed, but if he was a fan, he's probably now going to no longer be a fan. And it's like, I don't need to run PR for somebody who's a celebrity, but at the same time, people who are famous usually have some of the most toxic egos ever, and they're no better than us. They're just rich. That's literally it. You see them overdosing on drugs. You see them having to cope by using money, sex, and all these other things. Like, they're literally just a normal person. So to go gaga over them like that, nah. But anyways, let's go ahead and see the rest of
Did
it.
clinically insane type of shit to have as a mindset. Like, what? That's weird. She also said, I honestly think I need to stand up for myself in the moment sometimes.
You
And he
should've
didn't
been.
even know my effing name to be touching me and kissing me
You
on my
should
face like
have
that is,
said
yo,
that.
this is a dangerous woman, bro. Like,
Right.
fellas, whether you're straight, you're gay, be careful with a woman like this. Also, girls, be careful with a friend like this because, as she just alluded, she literally just said she will smile at you, act like she's your friend,
Right.
even if she effing
Two-faced
hates
you.
your guts. Even if she doesn't want to be talking to you, bro. You will catch a case. She will stab you in the back, metaphorically, maybe even literally, and you wouldn't even see it coming. But here's what the guy had to say after finding out that Doja Cat said that she threw that musty ass shirt away and that she literally did not like the engagement that they had.
Hi guys, I was just at a party and I got informed that Doja said some shit about me on Twitter. I just want to clear this up because it hurts, because I loved her. I watched her at Coachella. I've never claimed to be the biggest fan, but I really stand her and I think what her work is amazing. I just think it's crazy because she's the one at this event that was being so nice, and she said, she pointed out my shirt and I said, and I like that. And then when I went outside and she was outside, I was like, girl, you'd be the perfect girl for my Pride collection. And she said, what do you mean, what Pride collection? I said, oh, I released this t-shirt, blah blah blah, I'd love to give you one. She said, I'd want one right now. And I said, oh, I could give this one to you. She said, no way, you're not gonna give this to me. And that's when the video started, and she was being so sweet and amazing, and I thought that's what it was. And now guys, she's on Twitter saying she threw that musty shirt away. She's saying that I didn't know her name, that I manhandled her, all this stuff.
Now, I ain't gonna lie with you, boss. Pablo, or whatever your name was. Paul. You were, I would definitely say you were manhandling her. Like, and I get it sometimes being a certain kind of male. Like, they're a lot more dramatic and this and that and all that jazz. But as a straight dude, that would have never, that would have never flew. Like, let me have been out there. Oh, damn, Doja. Like, we just saw Megan Thee Stallion taking pictures with a fan, and that fan put his hand on her waist. And you're like, oh, and then they had to get him out of here. So, the fact that you got all of that stuff might have been, yeah, because you're part of Pride. So, she wanted to support and not get canceled. But, it's very sleazy, nevertheless. Like, to do something like that. And now he's giving us the context of saying, like, you said, hey, that's a cool shirt, and now he's trying to give you the shirt, and now you're talking about I threw the shirt away. That's very disgusting of you, Doja. That is. And like how Mari's saying, you gotta be careful for people who will really be two-faced like that. And I'm not excusing this guy for doing what he did. That whole grabbing and then doing the kissing and all, could have been like, Doja, I'm such a huge fan. Look, I don't have any additional shirts on me right now, but I can give you this one if you don't mind that. And like what she said, you're not. But like, look, here you go, girl. This shirt just for you. And if you need any other shirts or if you want to just check out my shop or whatever it is that I got going on, I can give you the link, or you can tap in with me on my social media platforms and all that stuff. Thank you, Doja. It was a pleasure once again. And then you go about your business. But I don't know.
I understand, guys, if I was being like too nice or whatever, I will take full accountability. I'm gay. I would never want to make her feel uncomfortable. She's so iconic.
I love how him saying I'm gay is now a defense. Like
Right.
in this situation, it
Right.
legitimately might
Dude,
be
that
a
don't
strong
matter, bro.
defense because hey, if he was straight, man, I don't know if the narrative would be
If
the
he
same.
was
I don't know
straight,
if people
he
would
wouldn't
still
have
be
even
trying to
gotten the
defend this
chance,
guy,
to
bro.
be
Like
real.
scary times we live in, man.
I thought I have only been saying the nicest things about her. She's the sweetest celebrity. She made me feel so seen. She said
Definitely not
on
the
me. I thought
sweetest.
she was nice. I mean, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if this is for publicity or for whatever, guys, but I would have never wanted to make her uncomfortable. I would have never even filmed if she didn't say yes, guys. That video that we filmed was after everything, and I don't want to be that guy that comes on emotional or whatever, but I feel like I'm always the butt of the joke. Like, why am I the punching bag, bro?
You chose that life, bro. You said you're always the butt of the joke. We know what you guys do with your butts. Okay? It's just what it is, man. And you stuck your butt in that situation to be all up on her. Like I said, okay, that because you're of pride, you're a pride member, you felt like you were able to just do this and you were able to yes, man. Please. At the end of the day, my brother, women run society, bro. If she comes out and she says you made her feel hella creeped out, no matter what the video evidence gotta show or say, women are gonna get behind her and they're gonna be like, he was a creep. And this is coming from a straight black man. It don't matter what you do, bro. You could have, okay, hi, yes, gotten a handshake. Hey, Doja, I appreciate your work. She could have still put that up, been like, I don't want to shake your damn hand, and I could smile in your face, and I don't care. Like, that's just what it is, man. It's unfortunate. Don't take it too hard, bro. Just go ahead and, go out with your shirts, publish them, or do whatever you got to do with your shirts, but don't take that shit too hard. Like, he's really just kind of, what would you say, I guess? It's like a onomatopoeia, if I'm even saying that correctly. Like, it's just a run-on sentence at this point in time. Oh, I would never do this, I would never do that. How many times you got to say that, bro? Just make it a short, sweet video. Hey, man, my bad, Doja, for the understanding. That's it, bro. Simple. Anyway.
Like, literally, like, nothing happened other than her liking my shirt. I offered it to give it to her. She doesn't have to keep it. She doesn't have to do whatever. But she was obviously down, like, and I understand she has to set her boundaries. She's a celebrity. I'm not. I will never understand that. So I value that and I appreciate it and I get that. But for me, guys, I'm a normal-ass person that's at a bar, meets Doja Cat. I just released my clothing drop for Pride, and I just offered to give her one, and she said, oh, I want one right now. So I had the size. I was like, here, take it. I apologize if I did anything wrong at all. But guys, I'm a human being too. And honestly, this just shows me, I guess, that maybe not everybody's who they show in person. I would have never said anything other than she's the sweetest girl ever. But I guess she went on a whole tweet rant about me. I never claimed to have it all laid out, to know what I'm doing. Like, I'm just at a bar, released a clothing drop. Doja was being very sweet to me. And also, guys, I know I didn't know her first name. I'm so sorry. I never claimed to be the biggest fan ever. I just respect her a lot for her work. I've listened to her music so many times. I met her 4.5 years ago at the VMAs, and I was like gagged. And I thought 4.5 years later,
And that's where the video cuts off. I'm not entirely sure where the rest of the video is, but I do want to say it seems as though that Doja Cat is the one who engaged with him first. She's the one who commented on his shirt first. She's the one who sparked the conversation and then got mad when I suppose he followed up with creating more conversation, leading one thing to another. In her mind, she never said she was uncomfortable. She never said that she didn't want any of the attention he was giving her. But it seems as though that somewhere between her and this, she didn't want any of the attention.
Let's look at this part. I can smile in your face. That is so two-facey, Doja. And I have heard some things about Doja Cat in the past that have been like really bad, but this is crazy.
He was giving.
You even pulled your whole leg up on, bro. And then you're gonna say, I'll smile in your face and this and that. Oh,
but it seems as though that somewhere between her initiating a conversation with him and to the point to where he gave her his shirt, she said in her mind, I don't like this guy. He's weird. I don't know why he's touching me. He smells. He's too loud, too sassy, trying to use me for clout, whatever the case may be. But she agreed with everything. She agreed to film the video. She agreed to be on camera. She agreed to take the shirt. I mean, good God, does Doja Cat legitimately think she's a victim? Because as far as I'm aware, if you go along and consent to everything another person is doing to you or saying to you with a smile on your face, giddy, happy, ecstatic, and then after that entire thing happens, go online and start tweeting about how I didn't want any of it. I mean, at that point, you have no one else to blame but yourself. If you didn't like the guy, you should have just cut it off early, saying, I don't want to be on camera, I don't like this, I don't want your shirt, go away. And it would have been rude, but he would have probably understood that, celebrityism, busy. It's Doja Cat. She's mentally ill. Understandable. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below about the situation. I just think it's just highly weird and unnecessary.
You could even see her and like her lips say, nice to meet you. And then you did all of that.
And she's just overreacting, bro. Like, bro, what's wrong with you, man? Anyway. We should all know by now it's Doja Cat. But yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. You already know to do. Follow my Twitch channel. All links to that.
All right, my boy Mari. I'll go ahead and like the video. That's gonna be it, guys. Like, share, subscribe. I think that's absolutely disgusting what Doja Cat did. I'm not excusing bro for doing all that touching, because we get it. Like, you're not supposed to just be walking up grabbing people and doing this, doing that, especially a female. Like I said earlier, it don't matter if you're gay or you're straight. Like, if a woman says you made her feel uncomfortable and she posts that online, bro, women are gonna get behind her. They're not gonna care who you. All they're gonna see is that you're a man, and that's it. Straight up. So, y'all can leave however y'all feel about it in the comment section below, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.